Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose?
Hey guys, it's Rainbows, and today I'm not gonna talk about the speed build. I kind of wanted to talk about a story time that happened to me. I think it was around August, but I don't know. I wanted to give you guys a little like backstory on, you know, how's my life and everything, because I don't really do voiceovers, but I like to put this voiceover, kind of like a fun story time, so you guys can like listen to the listen to my voiceover. So this story time that I'm about to tell you is about something that happened to me way back in August of 2024. So I got invited to a birthday party. Okay. I didn't know the birthday girl, because the person that was doing the party was a girl. I didn't know the girl because we've got invited, like me and my family got invited because my mom has a friend, right? Friend, and he has a daughter. So we got to the party, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I was wearing because this is gonna be important for the story time. So I was wearing this kind of like feathery fur pink dress, like on top. It was like off shoulder, it was like off shoulder, and it was like with fur around it. And the same with the sleeves, like the end of the sleeves were like feathery, and same with the end of the dress. It was a dress. Okay, it was a pink feathery dress. And what I was wearing, it was just a dress, some heels and curly hair. Okay, we need to remind you of that. It was curly hair. So, we got to the place, we got out of the car, and then the party was like in a lot, but it was all like nice and everything. So it was like kind of really far away from the city, but it was kind of, I don't know. You kind of see what I'm going for. So the birthday girl was in a car because they were doing like her sweet 16 type of thingy. So yeah, she was in a car, and because they needed all the like people to like that were arriving to just like check their table, sit down and wait for a little, because she had this beautiful dress. So she was like coming as the, let's say, show. So she was in a car. So she was basically turning 15, okay? Anyway, so she was waiting for the party to start and all, for the people to arrive. And so she was there with her best friend, that is a guy. That guy was gonna be like the other dancer, like for the entrance. So I'm so blind, so I couldn't see that they were looking, because we parked. I was walking, and the path had like rocks, but I was like slaying my entrance, and I was wearing heels, but I somehow rocked it. So they were like, her car, she was like just waiting in there, sitting down, and I didn't look around like in my surroundings because I was just too focused to, walk, and like in that path that it was like full of rocks. And plus, right in my direction that I was going for, there were like a lot of people. Like there was the dad of the girl, like the birthday girl, there was the uncle of the birthday girl, and other people. So I also want to mention that the uncle of her, he dresses up the Miss Universe girlies. And so, okay, just keep that in mind. I'm not bragging. It's gonna be part of the story. And I was walking down, and I didn't know she came to my house. because we had a little brunch with her dad, my family, blah, blah, blah. And then that day, we were all eating and, chatting about her party, the stuff that she got, etc. And that guy, you know, that was in the cart with her, because it was kind of like the other dancer. She said that he has a girlfriend, okay? And she said that he said that the girl in the pink dress, which is me, is very pretty. I was like, okay. And he said, do you know her? That's what she said. He was asking all these questions about the girl in the pink feathery dress. And he said, I should get her Instagram, blah, blah, blah. And he said that, like, the dignity, bro. He had a girlfriend. Plus, when I got up to dance and stuff, there was also another dude that had a girl dancing next to him. Was like, that must be, his girlfriend. And he was giving me these looks, like, like looking at me and dancing and everything. But it was not like a mean kind of look. It was just like, kind of like, like flirty vibes. And bro, plus he had his girlfriend to our side. And it gets crazier, okay? It's like, we were at the table, our table, me and my family. And she told us that there were like 3 dudes trying to get to know me. And she showed us a picture of him, and I was like, oh, that dude was giving me the looks. And I couldn't see the picture very well because he had that pose with the phone, so I couldn't see his face. And my sister was like, oh yeah, that guy that was next to her table, like, look. And I was like, girl, I didn't see, what do you mean a guy next to her table? I really didn't see that guy that she was talking about. And I was like, what do you mean? But I'm gonna put like a little picture that I made of like the table, so you can get the idea of what was happening, because I texted my friend Liz because it was kind of like a weird experience. So here's a picture. So you can see our table, which is on the right, and more tables, and then to the left, the dance floor, to the left, the guys' table, And so my sister was like, it could have been that guy sitting over there on the guys' table. It's put it like that. And I was like, what do you mean? Because I did see a guy sitting there, but he looked so bored. And I was like, no, maybe I'm confusing him. But anyway, after that, I was like, it was like nighttime. And I went to the bathroom with my sisters it was one of my sisters. And boom. And boom. Like, there was, oh yeah, and that was kind of traumatizing for me as well. It was like, we got out of the bathroom, and for some reason, the architecture of that bathroom is just like, it had a sitting area, and then like a few bathroom stalls. I don't know if you call them that, but it was just like one bathroom, one toilet, and then the stack. And there was just like a sitting area and a huge mirror, but no sinks. So I don't know what happened to that. So we get out of the bathroom, and the sinks were like outside. I don't really know why, but they were like outside. I was like, the moment I got out of that bathroom, it was so traumatizing. I saw the guy with his girlfriend having a huge PDA session. Like, it was not nice, and it was like a jump scare. But we just continued to wash our hands, and this is a reminder, all of these kids are like 15, bro, like a few years younger than me, and it's kind of not legal, but and I was like, what the heck, not even me, I'm a full fossil. But anyway, we ignored it, but me and my sister were like this, like in shocked, like we're like, oh. Then we left and we went to our table. And I just continued like dancing and everything. But the thing that I didn't understand was like, the girl said that the other guy, like the first one he said, when everyone was talking about this blonde girl with a pink dress. And then I said, and then there was this dude giving me looks at the dance floor, like, and everything. And she was like, oh yeah. She said his name, showed the pic, like something else happened that he told her. I think he told her like, who's this girl? Do you know her or something? Or even showed interest. Wait, I think that guy was the second guy that was giving me looks in the dance floor. And bro, and they were all bullying me of pulling 15-year-olds. And I was like, no. And even the dad was like, oh, you know, like, no, that's almost illegal because they're way younger, so it's not that nice. But I mean, they were killing it on the dance floor. I'm not gonna lie, they were killing it. It was crazy. Anyway, and we were playing pool at my house, and I didn't know that she was taking a picture of me playing. Like I somewhat knew because I saw something in the corner of my eye. But besides that, she was like, we should take a picture. We got the picture, and then she posted it on her story and Instagram post, and I was like, oh. And I was like, if I get any DMs from those dudes, I'm gonna rage. But either way, she was really, really sweet. Like it wasn't anything bad, so like we were okay with the picture. Like yeah, that's kind of the tea. It was kind of crazy because no, that night was not. I hope you guys kind of get what I'm trying to say because it was kind of confusing. But yeah, oh yeah, and the uncle thingy. That day I really don't know what happened. Like I was just like, I really didn't kind of cared. I was just like, okay, I have this beautiful dress, I'm gonna put it on, I'm gonna do like, I got my hair done, I did my makeup like every single day. Like I don't do my makeup every day, but it's just like events, and I just like, this is cute. And I got so many compliments that day. And the uncle, right when I was, trying to go on like the path of the rocks, I was, trying to make my walk look decent because the rocks and my heels were not, I mean, they were collaborating, but I had to step up my game. And I was walking down, and I thought I have this really, really weird, how do you call it, like, thing to walk so fast. I would really walk fast. I really don't know why. But I thought my family was behind me because they were getting out of the car. And I was a little bit impatient. So I was just walking, and then I noticed I looked behind, and it was only me that was walking. And then I was like, okay. And then I continued. And that's when her in the car and her friend were looking at me, but I didn't know. So I go on like the little other type of path. It was like cement. And I start like, trying to do greeting and everything with the other people, blah blah blah, hi, give my hand, etc. My family arrives finally, and we were talking. I didn't know the uncle, the one that makes like, it's a designer for the Miss Universe. And we go into like the ballroom, let's say, and my parents were like talking with the other parents. So we're like three sisters. We we go in that ballroom, like the trio, and then I didn't know. It was just when we came back, my mom told me that he said, like the uncle, the designer, said that I had a very good style, and I was like, what? And then I looked stunning, and I was like, oh, thank you. I wish I knew, but I knew way after, so yeah, and it was a really fun, traumatizing experience, and I don't know, it was fun. I know that day was a roller coaster. It's crazy, everything, but yeah, I hope you liked this voiceover. I hope you understood what I was trying to say, and I don't know, it was crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. So that was kind of the story time. Thankfully, everything went good, everything. Um, but yeah, I wish I knew. But I was so shocked when we were like having the brunch and everything. We were like continuing chatting and everything. And she was telling me all this stuff and blah blah blah. Who is this girl? Do you know her? Do you what? I'm like, oh, I'm trying to listen to what's happening. And yeah, I was like, oh, that was such a pretty chill party, because I didn't have like anything like expectations. I was just like going to have fun and that's it. And I I get informed about these things that happened that day, and I was like, oh, and I barely noticed. I barely noticed, but it was kind of crazy. But yeah, she's really really nice, and I don't know if she's having another party this year, but if so, I bet it's gonna be good. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave you so you can um watch this speed build, and I hope you guys enjoyed the voiceover, and I hope you guys also enjoyed this speed build, which took me surprisingly a few days to finish, like the first and second floors of it. But I hope you guys build it, and remember, I am going to make, hopefully if we get to 500, hopefully in a really long future. So once we get to 500 subscribers, I'll hopefully make a Discord server for you guys. So stay tuned to that, and I'm gonna leave you guys now. Bye.